staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. The truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Truth is what stands the test of experience. The more you face challenges, the less you fear them. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. A battering ram can knock down a city wall, but it cannot stop a hole. Different things have different uses. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. Overconfidence blurs out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. The spirit tower has its guardian, but unless it understands who its guardian is, it cannot be guarded. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. Without local guides, Your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Dream your own dreams. Achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. Chaos is more freedom. In fact, total freedom, but no meaning. Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. I live in my own little world, but it's okay. They know me here. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Show me that I am everywhere, and get me home for tea. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley.